Montana. Beautiful. If you're an upland hunter that loves wearing out boot leather, chasing upland birds, then this is definitely the place to be. Following your dogs.
Right there.
Sudden flush of a giggling sharptail.
Got him. Come on, girl. Go, girl.
A nice
There
covey
we go.
rise of Hungarian partridge.
Look at you, buddy. Come here.
To a picturesque retrieve on a beautiful
Good.
Montana morning.
Good.
But all things beautiful can often have an ugly side too.
Come! Come! Hey, look at that. Pheasant feather, huh? Awesome.
First morning started out with Oliver working his covey of Huns. I had been working fetch with Oliver all summer long, and it's finally starting to pay off.
Oh. Hun. All right. Fetch him up. Look at you, buddy. Come here. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. He's at the tail end of fetch. He's doing a pretty good job, but I still got to help him a little bit here. Good boy, huh, Holly? Give. All right. Good boy. Okay. Well, I'll start off the trip with a hunt any day, huh? Awesome. Not a very big covey. There was a covey right here that got away from Oliver last time. He was tracking him pretty good that time. All right, it's a nice start. Boy, Ollie. Oh boy. Right there.
We didn't end up going too much further, but I think this covey of Huns must have been split up. So we run into three here, and the first two that get up, they got up wild off to my right. Oliver didn't point these, but they were wild flush off to my right. I couldn't get my gun off safe, but I was able to for the third one.
There we go, got that one. Fetch him up, Ollie.
You know, I've always done hold conditioning, but now that I'm doing the trained retrieve, I really like it. You know, my friend Mick, he grabbed my ear this summer, or actually early spring.
Find that one a
And I go, what are you doing? He goes, that's it.
Good boy.
That's all it is. You know, if you're gentle and patient with the dog, it's really not that big of a deal.
Starting the morning off with
He's
a pair
still
of
not
Huns.
where he needs to
Can't
be,
beat
but he's
that.
getting there.
Very nice. Boy, Ollie.
And right here, Oliver was on point in this little ravine. Ended up being a rooster.
Pheasant. Nice job, Ollie. Ooh, Ollie. Ooh.
Oliver with a nice point right here, but unfortunately,
Pheasant.
the birds had already moved out.
Nice point. Ooh, Ollie. Okay. I'll get him, Ollie. Oop. Oop. Oh, you could see there was some sharptails here. They actually probably roost in here. Either that or it was, for sure there's been a brood that's been in here a few times.
Put Oliver back in the truck and put out Ace and Shiloh.
Ooh, right here.
We weren't seeing a whole lot of sharptails. A lot of young pheasants,
Grouse.
like this one here,
What do you got, kid?
and a lot of Huns.
Good. Yep,
Very
yep,
few
yep,
sharptails this first day.
Might be a pheasant. Oh yeah. Oh, right there. I think it was a young pheasant. Yeah, it's a young pheasant. Good job, guys. Good job, Shies.
And this here was a spot I've done really well in before too. We actually only seen 2 sharptails on this walk. We were only able to hunt the first 3-4 hours of the morning and the last hour and a half of evening. But I did head back, got Oliver, and we ended up going out one last little walk before we ended our morning. Unfortunately, I didn't get the shot on camera. Ace had a really nice point on a single hunt, but I did get another retrieve out of Oliver.
Can't believe you let him have that, Shies. Young Hun. 3rd Hun. Not seeing a lot of Sharpies. I'm sure that'll change though. Good job, guys. We're done for the day.
Hun poppers and fried potatoes for lunch. That evening we targeted a really good sized group of Huns. We did end up getting them up, but they were a little too far out. Nothing beats a Montana sunset on the prairie.
Let's go hunt.
That second morning, we ended up going to one of my favorite spots. I had shot a lot of birds in here. It was absolutely loaded last year.
There's an old shed there. Kind of cool. I'll probably just leave it here. It kind of chewed up. Been there a while.
I had talked to a couple ranchers, and they had said they had gotten some hail. The pheasants and the Huns, they roost in heavier cover. They didn't seem to be affected, but the sharptails in this area sure did. We do get into them eventually here, though.
Oh, there's a shed skin of a rattler here too. I don't know if it looked like it was 2 different snakes. Hopefully they're nowhere close.
Little did we know, we were going to run into one real soon. After not seeing any birds in that first spot, we got in the truck and came over to this spot here. We did really well in this spot, actually the last 2 years. I did see one covey of Sharpies that got up kind of wild, but you generally don't walk down in this area right here. I usually stick up to where the wheat fields are and kind of up on the higher ground away from this. This is kind of a lowland badland area, but it was the easiest way to get back to the truck, and maybe shouldn't have did that. You look at Ace right there, he's literally got his nose inches from this snake.
Come! Come! Come here. Come here. Come here. Oliver, come here!
I wasn't going to take any chances.
Here.
I took the snake out. When you got 3 bird dogs with high prey drive, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Whoa!
Are there any rattlesnakes in the prairies of Montana? You better believe it. But learn something from me. Stay out of the badland areas. Stay away from the rock outcroppings. You should be fine. Very, very thankful this didn't end up worse than it did. Kind of ironic, but last year, Ace was face to face with the rattlesnake less than 200 yards from that spot. There's got to be a den or something nearby. I think I'm done with that spot. When we left this morning, there was a covey of Huns sitting on the road, just like there was last year. And I thought, before we go out tonight, I'm going to take Shiloh over and see if we can't get on these Huns. And we did get on them. We didn't have the wind on these birds. It was a wild flush, but we did end up getting a Hun.
Got one of them. Oh, there you go, Shy.
I don't think Shy saw it go down,
You got him.
but we did catch up with it.
Nice, good girl. Hold him, hold him, hold him. Give. All right. All right. I'll tell you what, I am absolutely striking out on Sharpies. But I'm getting into the Huns, and I know where those just went. They might have literally went over and landed in my camp. So I'm gonna go over there and give it a shot. What the heck, why not? But I'm gonna walk this last little bit right here first. See if there's any stragglers left. Nice job, Shies. Good girl. Shies, did you get yourself a camp bird, did you? How cool is that? Good girl.
That evening, we finally got into the sharptails. Actually turned the whole trip around because for the rest of the trip, we really get into the sharptails. Right here, I ended up with a pheasant that ends up going off to the right. I shut my camera off, didn't turn it back on for the shot. It's the only one I didn't get the shot on, but did get the retrieve though.
Shiloh, fetch! Finally get a Sharpie. And I didn't have my camera on. Had a girl, Shies, come here. Come here, girl. I know you're tired. Pretty hot out here, huh, kid? Well, nice Sharpie. Finally on the board.
The rancher told me there's a guy that comes out, runs his bird dogs early season. Some of these birds are acting, you know, like late season birds would. Kind of a wild flush out in front of the dogs here, but we did pick one up.
Still alive, huh, guys? Hold on to him. You got him? Oh, yeah, you got him. Yeah, good girl, Chase. All right. Nice. There we go. Here, Chase. I got him. All right. Nice young one here. Got some tired dogs. A couple of Sharpies. Beautiful Montana sunset back there. Can't beat that. Awesome day. Definitely earned that one. That's gonna taste good.
Shiloh on point off to my right. Seems like these roosters greet me every morning out here.
Boy, that was a nice rooster, huh?
On the way out to Montana, I was listening to a podcast, and he talked about trying a rose hip. So I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. You should give it a try sometime. Can't see her all that well, but Shiloh's on point right by that bush there.
Touch him up! Come on, Chaz, fetch.
Sometimes it's just best to keep walking.
She'll bring it to me. Nice. Touch him up. Getting a little western. Touch him up, Shaz. Here it is. She dropped it when I shot, huh? That's okay. All right. Here's a beauty. All right, that gets the morning started.
We had to hunt dead for a bit, but Ace ended up coming up with it.
You got him, good job. Good job, kid. Good job. All right. All right. There we go. Number 2. Got a good morning going. Finding these birds finally.
And right here, Shiloh's on point, just on the other side of this bush.
Got him. Nice job, Shiloh. Here she comes. Good girl. All right, good girl. There we go. Number 3. What a morning. Huh? You'll hit that bunch, easy boy. Nice job, guys.
We did not have the wind in our favor, but if you watch Oliver and Ace here, they point this bird just before Shiloh ends up bumping it.
Got him. Oh, there we go. Come on, Chase. Good girl. Come on. A little bit further, huh? Why are you always like this at the beginning of the year? Well, we're getting into them today. Beautiful birds, aren't they? There's a podcaster out there I was listening to, and America's Bird, he calls it. I like that. Native. They're a lot of fun.
On our way back out to the truck, found an excellent place to take some pics.
These dogs are tired. They're getting the rest of the day off. We're gonna hunt one more morning and then we're done.
Shiloh had been working this covey of Huns, but I called her off because I thought for sure she was on a pheasant.
Got one. Shiloh, I'm sorry. That was a Hun. That was a covey of Huns. Shies, I'm sorry. I kind of called her off them. I got a feeling I'm going to have to help him find that one. There we go. Come on, Chase. Ace actually found that one. You're tired, aren't you, girl? Why don't you lay down? We're going to take a break right here in these trees. There we go.
We took about a 10-minute break or so, had a little water break. Always carry a lot of water when you're out here.
Little young Hun there. Real young. That's a nice little covey. Seen a lot of them this year. Come on.
We got to this spot on the last day, and yes, my gun is unloaded to cross this fence. But we got to this spot. We had already hunted one of my favorite spots. Saw two. That was it. And even though I get into them these last 2 days, it just goes to show hail sometimes can really put a hurt on these birds. I know there's other guys that have been doing really well in other parts of Montana, but this particular spot had been hit with hail. Right here, Shiloh and Oliver are working our first bird of the day. Whiffed on that one, but a little redemption.
Got him. Touch him up, kid. Come on, Ollie.
These dogs are getting pretty tired come this last day with the heat and everything. Takes a lot out of them. But man, was I happy to see him come over the top of the hill with this bird. I'll tell you what, we worked so hard this summer. You know, the trained retrieve is new for me. It's just something that I worked hard on this summer, and it's really starting to pay off for him. I still got to help him a little, but we are getting there, and it's a good feeling.
Well, we got one this morning anyway. We'll keep moving. We got a little route we're going to take to get out. Hopefully we can find a few more.
Things started picking up pretty quick. Shiloh and Ace with the point on this one here.
Nice job, Ace. Ace was on that one. Good job, guys. Come here. Here. Give. Good. Good job. Well, there we go. Number 2. We're getting into him.
Ace with the point. Shiloh and Oliver backing.
Oh. Nice job, guys. Looks like somebody else got into the action here a little bit too. All right, I'll pick that up. There she is. Good girl, Shiloh. Hey. Good girl. That's all right. There we go. Nice young one. Dogs did a good job on that one. All right.
Shiloh on point.
What's up, Ace? You got one?
Just inside those bushes right there.
Pheasant? Could be a Sharpie. I don't know what he'd be doing in this heavy car. Other than roosting. Nope. Right there. Got him. A little behind him on the first one. Come on, girl. Go, girl. There we go. How come you always do so much better on the last bird? Come here, girl. Hey, good job, Shies. All right. All right. Nice morning. That was another good morning. Found the birds the last couple of days. Some of the spots I normally hit just They just weren't there this year. Good job, Ace. Get these guys some water and we're gonna head out of here.
Compared to the last few years, sharptail numbers were definitely down. We still had a blast all camping out on the prairie. I'm always a work in progress, it seems, when it comes to training. Training 3 bird dogs in the city, not really having a great place to train, don't really have the birds, you just kind of make do. I did the trained retrieve this year from the Upland Institute. Friends like Ron, Dennis, Mick, all helped me, kind of mentored, helped me through, and it's starting to pay off for Oliver. It's been a lot of fun watching him progress. He's still got a ways to go, but we're getting there.